For me, breed profile, especially on a poodle, is just the most stunning, perfect, beautiful thing that can
Yeah,
exist.
I know myself and I'm gonna like fail at doing the breed standard, so I should just do freestyle.
That's fair. Everyone's different, and that's why it's so awesome in dog grooming. You can have like all these different little niches.
It's not that you don't have emotions, you just know how to control them. It's almost like weird to me to get an influx of positive comments, and I'm like, this is weird, what's happening?
Yeah. You're like, is the internet broken today? She is now engaged. If she can find someone, there's hope.
Hey, Season Groomer fam, welcome back to the podcast. Today we have an amazing guest. I sat down with Amber in her standards, Amber Scott, the one and only, and we had a really fun discussion. I split it up into two parts, so it is going to end on this first part abruptly and then go into the second part. But yeah, we get into a lot of fun things. Of course, we talk about Taylor Swift, dog grooming, poodles, her standards. You know what? We got a little bit into the tea, and I'm gonna have her back on so we can get into more of that. And I can't wait for you guys to listen to this interview. This episode is brought to you by Fame Pet Products. Love me some Fame Pet Products. Okay, I am an ambassador, and I truly became an ambassador for this company because I love their products so much. Their Exotica curve shears that they have in stock right now. I love them so much. And if you use code FAME10 right now, you can get 10% off and run and go get. They have amazing combs. Oh my gosh, like there's something about their combs. I don't know. There's magic. Their de-shedding comb I use daily. I'm obsessed. But the super combs are amazing, and hand stripping tools. Love their hand stripping knife set. Go to Fame Pet Products. I'm gonna have the link in the description, and it's always in my link tree in the bio. Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. This is Jay Unleashed. I almost said a Jay in the Life. That's my old podcast name. This is Jay Unleashed. I am here with the queen herself, the icon, Amber and her standards. We're here to talk about all fun poodly things. We were already talking about your intro to dog grooming and stuff already on there. I don't know how much of that footage we got because it was all like grainy and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can go through it all again. I don't care.
We first met each other at the Hershey Expo. I was really excited. I didn't know what was going on. We were talking about it earlier, how we both kind of felt out of place. I don't know why you did, because you're a very accomplished, like, competitor and stuff. Me,
compared to Nathan Austin and Blake and Marcia,
yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. Yeah, like it is a lot. It was crazy. The craziest thing to me was when I walked in there and then Marcia was like, "Can I get a picture?" And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" I was like, "Yes, you can, but I want a picture." Because Marcia was one of the first dog grooming influencers I really started watching. I never really posted a lot of grooming content because I was just so scared of everyone like being assholes.
Oh, people are like the worst. I have thick skin, thankfully. Even sometimes it bothers me, but like it doesn't upset me. It just makes me mad. I'm like, why are you like this?
Yeah, it's really weird. So what I did is I kind of honed my powers, like Taylor Swift says. I have her album here. Now I just create like funny videos out of it. Like one of my videos got posted on one of like the dog grooming groups, and people were like making fun of me. And so I sat down and just made a funny video making fun of dog grooming groups. And so I just do that instead of getting angry about it. I'm just like, how can I make this funny?
That's such a good way to go about it. I usually like to be really snarky to people.
Yeah.
Well,
I am snarky too. I do go crazy too. Like there's two versions of me. There's the rational thought, and then there's me freaking out on camera when I should be recording. So it's a give and take.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Like I'll match your energy. If you come at me nice and you have nice things to say in my comments, I'll respond kindly. If you're being an asshole, I'm gonna troll you right back. Sorry.
You walked into a pet store wanting to stock shelves and became a groomer.
Yeah, so I was looking for like a second job because I was doing pet sitting and I was in school for like dog training. Obviously, my life is centered around dogs. So I was looking for like a second job, and the pet shop
How
down the
old were you
street
at this point? Sorry.
was hiring. I've been grooming 9 years, so how old am I? 31.
Oh, and you're 31 now?
20.
So, yes. So this was like in your early 20s. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. I walked into the pet shop. I had no idea it was going to be a bathing position I was getting interviewed for.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be stocking shelves, whatever, so I interviewed for this new elevator. I had no idea that's what I was doing, but apparently I did a good job. They wanted to hire me. I loved it. They were like, "You're a natural. You should go to grooming school." And I was lucky enough that there was a grooming school in that city I lived in. So I went to school. The owner of that school bred and showed standard poodles, and I just fell in love with the breed. I'd never had poodles before. I'd never had any dogs that required grooming like that. I used to be into painting. I used to do oil painting.
Ooh, that's
And
cool.
I did art shows and took commissions and everything, like, it was a whole thing. So I've
Oh, wow.
always been very artistic.
Yeah. And guess so that's
So
why
I
yeah, because
just
your stylized groomings are so cool, like, the candy cane one you did around Halloween, that was fierce, right? With, like, the didn't you do that?
Oh, yeah, the candy corn bracelets, my
Yeah, the
client
candy corn,
requested.
not candy cane, that's what I meant, yes. That was great.
I'm not terribly good at, like, freestyle grooming or coloring. I'm really good at breed profile. Like, I can copy things.
Yeah.
I can take someone's photo of a groom, and I can put that groom on my dog pretty reasonably well, but, like, the creative groomers, I could never come up with a design like that on my own and put it on a dog. That just does not compute in my head.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I mean, that's, like, kind of the crazy stuff, like, I wanna do, like, I wanna carve a skeleton into, like, Showgirl and stuff, next
Yeah,
Halloween. Like, that would be fun, but again, yeah, I don't know, that seems really hard. Because I mean, I don't know, like, I do like doing breed profile cuts, but that's just kind of, I don't know, if I'm gonna do, like, my own showing stuff, I'm gonna have to, like I that's just, like, too boring for me, I think, like, I would always end up doing something crazy, like, I know myself and I'm gonna, like, fail at doing the breed standard, so I should just do freestyle.
that's fair. Everyone's different, and that's why it's so awesome in dog grooming. You can have, like, all these different little niches. Like,
Yeah,
for me, breed profile, especially on a poodle, is just the most stunning, perfect, beautiful thing that can
yeah.
exist, and I love it.
Yes, no, it does look really good, but then I almost get, like, paralyzed with, like, I don't know, like, fear or something of, like, having to make it look perfect and stuff, so it's like, I feel like it, like, releases me a little bit to do freestyle, and be like, "You can do whatever." I
Yeah.
put, like, too much pressure on myself when I'm trying to make it like the breed. I'm, like, looking in the book.
Yeah, that's the good thing about freestyle. You can literally do whatever
Yeah.
you want, like, there's no rules.
Yeah, once I, like, realized there was, like, freestyle options and stuff, I was like, "Ooh, okay, yeah, I wanna compete." I mean, I probably will eventually for what I would wanna do for breed standard would actually be, like, hand stripping, type of breeds. I really like, doing a nice, like, breed hand strip on, like, a Cairn Terrier or something like that,
Yeah.
um, because I never really get a chance to hand stripping's just, like, fun for me because I don't do it a lot, but I feel like if I did it a lot, it would suck and, like, destroy your wrist.
Oh, yeah. It's like with anything else, if you do it right, it's not the worst, but I find it very satisfying to pull out the dead coat, like, it's so
Yeah.
satisfying. I don't get
Yeah.
to do it often on purebreds, but, like, I have a few wire-haired doodles that I'll strip and clip, and it
Ooh,
just feels
that's
so
cool.
much
Yeah.
fun to, like, pull the coat out.
Yeah, it is really satisfying. But yeah, so you got into poodles, you loved them, 'cause, the at school there. So what was your, like, biggest, I guess, like, surprise going into school or coming out or, like, becoming a groomer? Like, something you didn't think you like, something you realized after becoming a groomer that you didn't expect going in, which I guess was a lot of it because you didn't expect to become a groomer, but
Um, the biggest thing I would say that I didn't expect to happen was that I used to be one of those people who loved dogs just because they're dogs.
yeah.
It's a dog exists. I love it, right? Because
Yeah.
I was unaware of a lot of things. But grooming opened my eyes to so many things, and like owning well-bred poodles opened my eyes to like breeding practices and everything. So now it's impossible for me to look at a dog without critiquing it.
Yeah.
The structure, the breeding, the haircut. Like I can't just enjoy dogs as a dog. It's
Yeah.
always
Yeah, I
it
feel that
yeah.
I feel like because 'cause we've been, like, jaded to dogs almost, so it's like, we don't just see a dog now and be like, "It's a cute puppy," like, obviously, we love them, but it's more we see dogs so much, so now we like, yeah, you more you, like, critique them
Yeah.
first, then they're done, yeah,
It's
but it's just I think it's just how your brain goes. It's how, like, anyone, I guess, would, like, in any, like, industry, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I didn't expect that either where, yeah, you kind of get, like yeah, when, like, my first year of grooming, every dog was the cutest dog ever, and then
Exactly.
then it becomes, like like, a handful of cute dogs, like, a week, and then, like, one like, now you're like, "This one's actually really cute because you just see so many.
Yeah.
But they have to be, like, so perfectly well-bred and adorable to stand out, and you're like, "Oh, wow."
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, like, I'm aware of structural issues and temperament issues, and, like, I can look at a dog and kind of understand if it's, from a pet shop, puppy mill, or if it's well-bred, and I really appreciate a well-bred dog, but it
Yeah.
it did kind of take away the joy of dogs just as a whole, if that makes.
Yeah, I get that. But yeah, but it is a good, like, skill to have that eye to be able to look at dogs and stuff, like, 'cause that special that'll help you if you have you ever, like, done judging or anything? Like, would you wanna go into, like, judging competitions?
I haven't, and I don't think I'm good enough or been in the industry long enough for that, but I would love to retire from competing one day, similar to, like, what Blake has done,
Yeah.
and start judging. Like, I do
Yeah.
enjoy teaching a lot. I do have really bad imposter syndrome, but I get really good
Yeah.
feedback, so I enjoy teaching and, like, as a progression in my career, once I'm done competing and have, reached all my goals there, I would love to judge one day. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that is a cool, like, end goal to have in the industry.
Mhm.
But yeah, okay, yeah, so I did have a question here saying, like, what part of becoming a dog groomer and stuff, like, and just going through grooming school and stuff, like, humbled you the fastest and realizing, like, "Whoa, this is different than what I thought." I mean, I guess that's kinda having the imposter syndrome, I do understand that, especially with being online, and you get, like, because it's almost, like, weird to me to get an influx of positive comments, and I'm like, "This is weird, what's happening?"
Yeah. You're like, "Is the internet broken today?"
Like, it makes more sense when it's hate, I'm like, "Okay, I get that."
Shit. Um, something that humbled me? Honestly, like, I have never humbles me is, like, looking back at my early grooms and realizing that I thought I ate with that groom, and I
Yeah.
fucking did not. Like, I'll humble myself. No one
Yeah.
else. I've always been really self-assured, like, I have a good sense of confidence in myself.
Yeah, that's really
And
good.
I only compete with myself, like, when I'm
Yeah,
competing in grooming, I'm only trying to beat my last groom, right? Like, if someone
yeah,
beats me in my division, especially if it's a friend, like, I am so hyped for them, and I just
yeah,
look at my groom and be like, "What can I do better next time?" So, there's really nothing in like, I didn't have, like, any moments where I thought it was the shit
yeah.
and then got humbled. I don't think that I can recall, really.
But
I
yeah,
just
but that is a good one though of looking back at your old foot. That does humble, like, any groomer because, like, I always
Yeah.
look back and I'm like, "People were paying me for that?" Like,
I
it's
did
so
let's
funny.
one of my first purebred requests was actually a Bichon, and I don't know
Yeah,
I still don't know anything about Bichons, like, and I will be the first to, like, admit this, a Bichon or a Bedlington, I don't know what I'm doing with that, right? I'm a poodle
yeah,
groomer.
yeah,
I'll even poodle my cocker, like, that's one of my critiques I've gotten that I made it look like a poodle, and I'm like, "You know what? You're right." So, I got this
yeah.
Bichon in, and the
Oh,
guy's
yeah,
like, "I wanted a Bichon trim," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I can try." This was in, like, my 2nd year of grooming,
yeah,
and I thought I did such a good job. I thought I did such a good job, and, like, several years later, I found this photo and looked at it, and I was like, "Why does it look like that?"
yeah, like, damn.
Like,
Yeah, I know. It's so it's because you're developing that eye and stuff, so it's
yeah,
something that only comes with experience, but it's so funny. Yeah, because of course
yeah.
no one is purposely putting out bad work, like, we're not
Yeah,
but,
no,
like,
you have to develop it. It comes with time, like, you have to really develop the eye to see. I get a lot of people all the time that are like, "I don't understand what the standard means for a poodle." I'm like, "You just have to read it 8,000,000 times and see 8,000,000 poodles, and then eventually it'll come together."
yeah, that's really all it is just exposing yourself, and, like, so far, like, that's a big, like, takeaway I've gotten from, like, our conversations and stuff is just putting yourself out there, just doing it, like, exposing
Yeah.
yourself to it, like, is really what's gonna get you anything, especially in this industry, but anything.
Yeah, you really just have to do it. Like, you have to do it scared, you have to do it not ready. Like, when I first my first competition, I was not ready. I did not know how to do the trim, obviously. That's why I was competing.
Yeah.
I was terrified. I almost threw up, like, on my way
Oh,
through the
really?
trade shoe floor to the competition ring. I almost vomited. I was so nervous.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Where was your first show or your first
Groom
competition?
Expo West. I'm from California,
Okay, really?
so
Where
I'm in Kentucky.
okay, yeah, because I remember, like, I was going back through your post, not to be weird. You're probably gonna see a bunch of likes from, like, years ago in your post, but I was doing research, and there was that I was like, "She's gonna think I'm a weirdo." There was that one point, yeah, I saw you move, so you're in Kentucky now? That's cool.
Yeah, I've lived all over. So I actually was living in Washington State when I competed at Groom West for the first time.
Yeah.
I moved in 2020, so everything was shut down. We didn't like do any
Oh,
competitions that
wow.
year. I was That was supposed to be my first competition year, but we all know what happened.
Yeah, but then we got
So
folklore. I like that's how I describe 2020. We got folklore and evermore.
100% great album for
Yeah.
those, honestly. You can't go wrong with it, that's in my opinion.
It's so good. Yeah, well, yeah, I have a whole, like, Swiftie segment I wanna dive into with that, but, yeah, so you're walking in, you're about to puke, walking to the that's crazy. So did you have any, like, friends in the industry, anyone there with you, or were you just going in?
Yeah, so I mean, at the time I was just starting social media. I was just getting in. I had 3 poodles at the time, my first 3, and I was just starting to learn the like actual trims and doing the private lessons and stuff and getting into competing. So I didn't know a ton of people in the industry. Like now I walk into a trade show and there are friends everywhere, right? Like I know everybody.
Yeah.
But at the time I didn't know who Jay Scruggs was. Like I knew who Jay Scruggs was, but I didn't know him. Now we're on like first name
Yeah.
basis with each other.
Yeah, I know it's crazy
I
that,
love
yeah, I talked to he's so cool, I like him.
He's so cool. Jay's the chillest guy ever. I love him, and he's such a good judge too. Like, I
Yeah.
love when he's my judge because he's very thorough and he's very fair, and he will tell me where I fucked up, which I love. I want a judge to
Yeah.
rip my trim apart.
Yeah, that's
But
the
yeah,
whole point, yeah.
so I was with my boyfriend at the time. We're no longer together, but he went to all the shows with me. He was really supportive. So he was with me. Otherwise, I was alone and didn't really have a ton of
Yeah.
friends. And it was the first show, I believe, the very first one after the COVID thing was somewhat lifted.
Wow.
So it wasn't super packed. It was only the brave people,
Yeah,
were
yeah,
like
'cause, yeah,
really
a lot of people
diehards.
Blake was there, but
Probably.
yeah, that's cool, like and yeah, so you just, like, ripped the Band-Aid off, and so how did you do in that first competition?
It's like my second.
Ooh, place 2nd? That's so cool. So, when you go your first one, so it's like an entry level, like so for
Mhm.
some people that want to do it, like your first time, like, what can they expect or, like, how is the process of entering your first one go? Like, you have to, like, register online, and then you is there, like still within entry level, is there different like, categories you're gonna compete in?
Uh, yeah, so there's entry, intermediate, and open level. If you've never competed before, you're obviously an entry unless you handle show dogs and can finish them
Oh,
yourself.
yeah. Yeah.
But, so I was in entry poodles, and the
Okay.
hardest part, honestly, about entering a competition is entering it. Like, if it's a Barkley show, it's gonna sell out in 30 seconds. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to be ready. You cannot be on the Wi-Fi in my apartment for sure, because it will lag and you will not get in.
It's like getting Eras Tour tickets, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly like getting Eras Tour tickets, which I failed at twice.
Yeah, wait, did you end up going ever? Oh, yeah. I went to the Foxborough, that was fun, but yeah,
Nice.
it's a challenge. Yeah, so, okay, I never thought of that part. So, yeah, so that's the hardest part is getting a spot, especially at these big ones.
Honestly, yes. That and if you're really serious about competing and you, like, really wanna climb the ranks, you have to budget your money because you're gonna have to travel. Most
Yeah,
of us do not live close to an expo, let alone multiple, so I travel a lot for these shows, and I spend so much money doing that.
yeah,
So if you're
yeah,
really serious about it, it's expensive.
yeah. Because if you want to get, like, because if especially if you wanna get, like, all the way, like, master certified and stuff, and, like, you have to do so many different types of breeds and shows and stuff, it would probably be a lot of time and investment.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
time and money investment. Yeah, so I think that's why there's a lot of, like, old school groomers that get really mad at me online because I'm just, like, the clown on here. I'm like, "Guys, you should do this," and they're like, "I've spent years of my life. Why do you get more engagement?" I'm like, "I don't know."
We're in a different era of
Yeah. Yeah, it is, it's so different, like, it's because because I get comments too of older groomers that are like, "I can't believe grooming's become, like, content now and stuff," and I'm like, "Well, the world has become content." Like
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's shining a light on an industry that people don't take seriously and that
Yeah,
has a dog that needs groomed, and most of them don't
yeah. Like,
I don't
everybody has
know.
doodles.
Yeah, you
There's a
don't know what it
doodle
entails.
epidemic.
Exactly. So I think the social media is good for groomers to educate
Yeah.
pet parents. Like half of my platform is pet parents. That's how I started it. It was just an account for my first poodle. It wasn't about me at first. It was just a dog account. Like years
Oh,
ago
really?
when I first made it, I got my first poodle, Anastasia, my brown one, and it was
Huh.
Amber and Anastasia. That was the handle.
That's cool.
And then when I got a couple more poodles, I was like, well, I can't just have fur. So I was like, they're all standard poodles. I'll do Amber and her standards.
Yeah,
So
that's so oh, yeah, I was gonna ask you that, yeah, too, like, how you came
yeah,
up with the name. That's cool.
that's how I got the name. And everyone, it's like you can also interpret it differently. Everyone now they automatically assume it means I have high standards, which I do, but it's a
Yeah.
play on like standard poodles. That's the point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, I love that. It's so funny. Yeah, really hilarious. So oh, yeah, personal question, are you single?
Currently, yeah.
Currently, yeah. So, like, Amber and her standards, looking for a guy like, you need to do, like, a series about, like, dating and stuff. Guys
Oh
that meet
God,
your
you don't
standard.
want that. You don't want that.
I
Every
do.
unhinged post, if you watch my story, you know I'm a Scorpio with a Cancer moon, and
Yeah.
I have a Scorpio Venus too. So like I am
Well, I've seen
cracked
you
out
relating to
coded
some of these Taylor songs.
so hard. This is why I love Taylor. I love emotional music too. So you can tell if I'm in a relationship or if I'm going through a breakup by how I post because I'm unfiltered and I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if it's posted on, I don't care.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
no.
name names, but like you're gonna know what I'm
Yeah.
going through. It's like my diary. Social media is like my diary. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, me too, honestly. And it's like, yeah, like, so, yeah, that's I think that's probably why we, like, love Taylor Swift so much 'cause every time I'm canceled, I'm like, "I'm in my Reputation era," but
The
yeah.
only reason I have any hope anymore is because she is now engaged. If she can find someone, there's hope.
Yeah, what were your initial thoughts on the Tavis engagement? When I
Surprise.
first saw the post, I'll say for me, I was just, like, gagged and shocked because of, like, I don't know, I almost thought, like, she just it would never happen, like, that's the shtick, like, she just wouldn't tell us if she was ever settled down because she's just always
Right?
like, I was like, "Whoa, she's actually just doing it," like, just telling it, like, finally.
We're so used to her and Joe, like, for 6 or 7 years, how long they were together, and it just, like,
Yeah.
everything being hush hush, never posting anything, and then her and Travis are just so public.
Yes, I think that's
Yeah.
what's shocking me, where I'm just like, what has happened?" Like, but they're also public, but also in, like, a reserved way. It's really interesting because, like, I've
Yeah,
to
like,
me,
it's very
this new
mature.
yes, like, to me, this new album feels like the most reserved she's been in her writing about specifics of the relationship, but also giving us a lot. Like, it's really hard for me to explain.
No, I totally get it because I agree. She's not as like, the Tortured Poets department, I feel like she kind of bared her soul a lot, but
Yeah,
with The Life of a Showgirl, it's, like, it's very risque, it's very, fun, it's very upbeat, but, like, she's not you're right, she's not giving a lot of actual emotional details to the
yeah.
relationship. It's more just for fun.
Yeah, and which I think is really cool, and she even said that, like, "This is the album I've always wanted to make," and stuff, so that's really cool. Okay, you know what? Let's just get into my Swiftie segment of the stuff I wanted to ask you.
Oh, let's go. We can circle back to dog grooming later.
Yeah, there's always dog grooming. This always happens. I tried to make a dog grooming podcast, and it's just becoming a Taylor Swift podcast, but
I
alright.
mean,
They are really fun. Okay, so my questions for my these are supposed to be, like, my how I designed I have, like, a layout for my podcast, so these are supposed to be my, warm-up intro question. What era are you right now? Amber's version.
thought I was ready to be in my showgirl era, but I'm not. What I did get pulled back to my Tortured Poets era for a minute, but
Yeah.
now I think I'm sitting at midnight.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. So Midnights to me is like there's a part of Midnights that's very accepting and kind of like you're getting to the point where like, okay, I'm realizing that like that didn't work out, it's over and let's move on.
It's like low key toxic, but also hopeful.
Yes. Like you're still yeah, Midnights is you're still up at 2 AM, but
Yes.
it's like getting better. Yeah. Yeah, no, I love Midnights. What would be your actually right here, what in your grooming career? Wait, what is this question? What did I write? If your grooming career were a Taylor Swift album, which one would it be? It's a really lame question, but I kind of want to know.
I really want to say Reputation, but it's not Reputation because I haven't
That's
ever
fine.
actually been like full scale canceled.
Yeah. That's an interesting I didn't even, like, 'cause to me, like, thinking about it, I don't know. You kinda give Lover. No. Well, you do kinda give Lover because Lover is not the happiest album people think,
I
but
know,
it
it's not. It's
but it
kind of
is
like
fun and
a
glam.
yeah. I mean, it's probably like a mixture of them, to be honest, because I go through like phases.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a really hard question. I don't even know. That's really okay. But what is your favorite, like, album or era in general?
Has always really been Reputation. It just
Love.
relate to that album so much. Probably because I'm
Yeah,
a Scorpio and I'm just like, everyone hates me, but everyone also loves me. I don't know. I just have that like dark
yeah,
aesthetic about me, even though I like to wear, something. Just still,
yeah. Yeah, I
yeah.
love Reputation. I'm so excited to get the vault tracks.
I've been waiting for those for years. I need them in my life.
Like, the one thing that I'm hoping that we get out of this documentary, the docuseries, is that she
Hmm.
just explains the gold outfit change because, like, I it
Yeah.
must It must have been that she was holding out for Reputation TV, and then when she bought the masters, just kinda gave up on recording it, and so she was like, "Well, let's just wear the new suit." But I need to know because that night, like, was the biggest blue ball event to Swifties in the world. Okay, so she walks out in the new gold outfit and then performs I Did Something Bad for the first time on the Eras Tour and then just
Hmm.
walk just
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We all, like, were waiting with bated breath for the announcement or just the drop because I'm with
Yeah.
everyone that thinks there's not gonna be an announcement, there's just gonna be the album.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Just
But yeah,
drop.
I mean and we weren't wrong for thinking that because that's how she gave us, like, 1989 and Speak Now.
Yeah.
So, like I really think she's probably just gonna say, like, "That was the original plan, but then I didn't end up doing it."
Yeah, the fact that she was able to buy back all of her original music, I
It's
think that
crazy.
changed things
Yeah,
from,
like,
like I
it's so
don't know.
iconic that she was able to get it back.
Yeah,
And
super great.
And it makes so much sense now because everyone's like, "Why is she doing so much and, like, going on a 2-year tour and working so hard, to buy her masters back?" And it's not even, like, a great deal on her part because she's not even gonna start making money on those masters for, like, 10 years.
Yeah, but just, like it's just like a power move. It's just like
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, she didn't do it for the money, like, she just wanted her masters, so it's so cool. It's
yeah,
so
which is
father
valid.
figure. Yeah.
Like, that's her word. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so cool. So, yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I do what is your opinion on Reputation TV? Like, did you hear any of, like, the leaks or, like, the snippet that we got in The Handmaid's Tale? Like, do you th are you happy
Yeah,
you didn't get it, or are you disappointed?
I did hear the Handmaid's Tale thing and, I saw the lore a little bit. I don't really follow, like, the Easter eggs or, like, too much of that. Like, I'm not that crazy of a Swiftie, and I'm not very good at, like,
Yeah, I am.
fitting puzzle pieces together like that, so I let other people do it for me, and if it comes across my feed, I'll watch it. But
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
but I don't know. I have the entire album re-recorded just because each one I noticed differences in every song because while I'm not good at, like, picking out Easter eggs in, like, her music videos and stuff, I do have a pattern recognition in, like, sound. So when I
Yeah,
hear the music, I can hear the differences in each ones, and I was like, "Ooh, I really like Shake It Off a lot better."
from
Oh
1989.
boy. Yeah, it's the
Like, style or
Bad
going
Blood. Bad
Bad
Blood.
Blood. You
I
like the new
really
version?
like Bad Blood on the re-recorded version so much better than the original one, and it's the drums are different. If you listen to it, like, the drums are
Oh,
different, and it just sounds better.
well, that's
I
cool,
don't
yeah.
know.
I wanna go through and, like, do deep dive videos comparing, like, them because there are some that I prefer the original, but I do a lot of them I do prefer the new version. Even Taylor said her vocals are better on some of them, because
Her
they
vocals
just
have
are.
matured and gotten so much better. Yeah, no.
Like, to me, I think Speak Now, Taylor's version is way better than the original, but that
Yeah,
is a very
because
controversial thing to say
well,
to Swifties.
the original album is, like, iconic because she wrote all the songs herself and, like, it's kind of her first, like, really spicy album, like, some of the songs are kind of, like,
Yeah.
really sassy, which I love. But I'm just
Yeah,
a sucker for her mature vocals, like, her voice is just so much better now than when she was just starting, which is how that works, you get better, you
yeah.
do
Yeah, it's
more
like us
vocal
looking back
practice.
at old grooming pictures. Yeah,
Exactly.
like, that's why I'm so glad we get both versions now, so, like, if you want to, like, feel nostalgic and listen to the old versions or the new
Mhm.
ones, it's
Yeah.
cool, like, yeah, I do really like having I kinda part of me is kinda glad we didn't get Reputation TV because I don't know, like, I was when I heard the "Look what you made me do," or however she was saying it, like, I was a little worried. I was like, "That sounds a little weird," and, like, to me, I'm just so obsessed with that album that I knew there was gonna stop texting me. I'm so obsessed with that I knew if there's any little changes, I'm just gonna, like, hone and focus on it and not like it as much, so I'm just glad
Yeah.
we can just, like, peacefully listen to the original album, and then anything that she gives us extra, then I don't care, but it was like, there was too much pressure on the Taylor's versions back then because it was like we couldn't listen to the old which, I mean, I still did, sorry. Don't kill me, but,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
my
I don't think
rule
they care anyway.
no, my rule was that I listened to the albums that didn't have a Taylor's version yet, so I always listened to original rap.
Well, yeah, how are you gonna not listen to Reputation? It's like,
Yeah.
I would kill for the vault tracks because I'm obsessed with the vault tracks. I think the vault tracks on every album have been so good. And the 1989 vault tracks came out right
Yeah.
when I was going through the really bad breakup
Oh, yeah.
with the narcissist I was dating,
Yep,
who
yeah.
most
So
most people
that's
in the pen
perfect,
industry
have them
know.
talk. Yeah. It's wait, what'd you say?
Most people in the grooming industry know who he is.
Ooh, wait, I don't think I do. Do I need to find out the tea?
Yeah, honestly, everyone needs to know. You've heard of House of Wolves dog grooming?
Yes?
Yeah, I dated him, terrible person. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine,
fine.
I didn't, like, ever go public with it, but everyone knows, like, it's not I don't care.
Yeah. Well, and, people need to be told that Taylor Swift if you don't do bad things, I'm not gonna write bad songs about you.
Exactly. He's also resigning right now, but whatever.
Yeah.
So I was going through that and trying to get out of that relationship, and she dropped 1989. The vault tracks were just so good,
Yes.
and it just fit
Yeah,
perfectly.
they really did. Yeah, it's crazy to me that Is It Over Now was not on the standard edition, like, that's
That's, like, one of my top favorite songs. Like, I swear to God, that's
yeah.
probably a top 5 song for me. It's so good. It was actually in my top, songs on, my, I don't do Spotify, but the Apple version of the Wrapped.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I do Apple Music too, yeah. Yeah, it's really good, I'm obsessed, and then when, like, she does the mashup and she sings, like, Out of the Woods Bridge in the middle of it, like, that's just so crazy. That's how I always sing it too, I always, like, sing
The
the Out
way she mixes songs when she does them live, how she'll do, like, 5 different fucking songs, and they all mash up perfect. I don't know how she does it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. Like, when I heard You're on Your Own Kid in 15, like, that's such an insane master, but it's so good, like, it's crazy. And, like, yeah, that's what I'm really excited to that, like, I in the new trailer for the docuseries, it showed her talking about creating the mashups, and that's gonna be
Uh-huh.
interesting to get in her mind of, like, because some of them were like, a lot of them most of them worked, well, they all worked, but some of them were really out of left field, like putting 2
Mhm.
random songs together, and I was like, "What? But how is this working?" But it does. Like, I
She
don't
knows what she's
know.
doing.
I don't even know how the Swifties survived the live performance of How Did It End and You're Losing Me.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is that was
It's
rough.
crazy. It would. And then do you remember her performance the first time she ever performed Call It What You Want on the Eras Tour? It's like people call it Call It What You Want angry version because she's like
I do remember seeing, clips.
like, that was not like, because she was just trying to get through all the eras, you could tell she was so pissed, like,
Yeah.
because it was pretty recent after, like, at least it was announced that her and Joe broke up.
Yeah, some of the performances were just, like, the angry performances or, like, the really sad ones.
Yeah, it's really crazy, like, how yeah, it was such a cultural moment, like, I don't it's gonna go down in history as one of the craziest shows ever.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, let's see. What else did I have here? Wait, so this is a funny question. Okay, this is so stupid. Who is your all too well 10-minute version dog? The unforgettable one. I was really tired writing these questions, I guess. I don't know what I
Um,
mean by that. I guess unforgettable in a good or bad way.
Like grooming client dog or personal dog?
I guess either or both. Yeah. Grooming, I guess, but personal as well. Yeah. How many dogs do you have?
But I've only lost and
Yeah.
I don't
So then, yeah, I guess what's your all too well dog, like, in your life, professional, personal, whatever, like, that's stuck with you, that left a legacy?
I don't
You
think
wake with its
I've had
memory.
a heart dog yet, or maybe
Oh,
I'm
you
just
haven't?
not sentimental enough with my
I know.
pets. I don't know. But I don't think I mean, so I did have my last rescue mix that I had, that lived with my poodles, the first poodles I got. She passed when I lived in Washington at 11, and, like, I loved her. She was such a good dog. She was such a difficult dog when I first brought her home. Like, she was a year old, we guesstimated when I brought her home because she was a rescue.
Yeah.
So, I mean, losing her was sad, and I do think about her a lot, but I don't know,
Yeah.
heartless when a pet dies. I move on quick, like, I honor their passing, and I do cry about it, but I'm not ever, like, super hung up on it.
Yes, and I understand that too, because I know, like, it can sound on paper, like, heartless, but what it is I think dog groomers are really good at compartmentalizing because we have to separate our energy from what we're doing. So, like, when we're grooming a dog and you're sad about something at work, you can't come into the salon super, super upset because it's gonna transfer that to the dog. So groomers are good at kind of,
Yeah.
like, pushing everything out and just doing the task at hand.
Mhm. You have to do when you work with animals.
And so, yeah, with animals, so it's all about energy, especially horses too. Like, you can't go up to a horse nervous. They're gonna be like, "Who
Oh
are
my
you?"
god. Yeah.
So, like, so that's probably the combination of being horse girl and the dog groomer, where you can just you don't. It's not that you don't have emotions, you just know how to control them.
I honestly don't like, I guess with animals I do, because with people, I don't. I have, like,
Yeah,
0 control over my
yeah,
emotional
yeah. So it's usually
reactions.
only when we're dealing with an animal, and that's why we work with them because I'm the same way. I'm like, I'm
Fair.
very controlled with my emotions, and then like a person pisses me off, and I like just rant online for 10 minutes.
I shall yeah, no, I love it.
And a dog tries to bite me, and I'm just, like, calm, and I'm like, "It's okay."
But, like, if a dog tries to bite me, I'm like, "Okay, motherfucker."
Yeah, but a person, I'm like, "I will end you." Like, yeah, it's just a
No, I relate to that for sure.